body like Kool-Aid Man and right through the... Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I'm the Restless Thrifter and I'm a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Depop, and Mercari. I have 9 orders to pack up and today is Saturday, December 6th. They're all from the 5th, except for one that came in this morning, but I'm going to count it as the 5th because it came in early and I usually wait till the evening to pack, but it's morning. Anyway, so it's going to be counted within the 24-hour period. They're all just kind of, none are bolos, okay? None are bolos, and you know, they're whatever. They're sales. But sales are sales. Sales are good, and I can show you what's selling for mediocre prices. That's also a learning lesson. You need to know what doesn't sell high, right? Oh, hold on. I gotta read this from this note from the dog mom. Okay, I'm gonna be I'm dog sitting this week, starting today, and this dog, she said she had a meltdown when they left. So, and she is a naughty girl. This girl, she pulls things off the Christmas tree. She will grab whatever she can that she's not supposed to have, just to get attention. She just wants attention and wants to play. So I'm going to bring one of those freeze balls where you put kibble and pumpkin and water in it and you freeze it, and give that to her as like a midday treat so she has something to look forward to. But she's never had one before, so I think she's going to love it. It's really hard to entertain her because if I bring toys and stuff, she doesn't know how to act with them. And then she'll like just destroy everything. And then I'm afraid she's going to eat it. Or if I bring a ball, she won't ever give it back. And then it just becomes a problem instead of fun. Anyway, I'm also a dog sitter and reseller. Hi, JJ. What's up, girl? You want a treat, honey? Yes. You do? It's Jasmine. Yeah, you want a treat? Okay, hold on. There you go, sweetheart. All right, that's it. That's it. It's my dad's, one of his little weenie dogs. I know, I'm done. I'm not talking to you, honey. All right, well, this first one is a Depop order. This is the one that just came in today. It is something I just listed. It's a universal thread, size 16, boiler suit, coveralls, jumpsuit. I put all those words in there because people call it different things. It was called a boiler suit on Target's website, which is where this is from. It's not the brand that mattered here. It's just the style and a little bit on the size. Some larger sizes can sell. This is more like a mid-size. I had it listed for $25, but somebody sent me an offer for $15, and I took it. I got it at the Bins, the Goodwill outlet. I got it at the one in Denver where I like to shop. Even though I'm in Dallas area, I like to shop at the Bins in Denver when I go. So I paid $1.90 for it. That was my average cost of goods. And with Depop having such low fees, I will accept lower offers. Just so you know, this is going to California. I did have it boosted, so it was $2.52 for my fees. And the only thing I will say is that this particular item was kind of a pain to get as de-wrinkled as I could without getting an iron out, because I don't get an iron out, but I use a steamer. And then it caught all the fur and little fuzzies, so I had to use many sheets of lint roller on it. I made $10.58, so just keep that in mind when you buy some materials. How much work are you gonna have to put into it versus how much you're gonna make may be of interest to you. Maybe I'll put it in a box because I have them all around me, but I think I don't fit in. I'll just put it in one of these. It's a little bit big for it, but I can fold it over. Let me get the label printed. Slip a little weird on my shoulder. It's a little stiff. This one is a Mercari sale. So I've been selling these mostly to viewers who have seen them being packed up. It's 3 makeup sticks. They're Makeup Revolution Glow Mega Beam Stick Face and Body Highlighter in Rose Gold. I don't have any on today. I don't have any makeup on at all. All I've done is wash my face. But it's a really pretty rose gold, and I don't know where on your body you would put this. I guess anywhere you want to be pink, sparkly. But people have been buying them for themselves or as stocking stuffers, and I bought these in bulk, and they just weren't selling, so I dropped the price, and that's helped. But honestly, talking about them every time I pack them up, I think has helped me the most. So this sold on Mercari for $5.96 for all 3. That's great. $1.29 is my selling fee. Let's get these. Makeup Revolution. I think I've sold them mostly on Mercari. That must be where shipping is the best price. I would look on eBay and Mercari if you're interested in buying to see what is the best price for you. I don't have them listed on Poshmark just because I have them listed so cheap, you know. That's not what I meant to click on. There we go. Marcus sold yesterday on Mercari. Now I paid $3.51 for all 3, so I'm not going to make like a lot of money on these. At this point, I'm just trying to sell them and get my money back, my investment. Altogether, I've made $8.92 on the packs of 3. But for this particular sale, I made $1.16 and got my investment back. So that's really what I was wanting to do. And I do want to put this one in a box. I know I have a little box. It's perfect for it. Box in a box. Yeah, just a little extra protection. I don't think I got a note from anyone saying they were a buyer, but that's my assumption, is that they are. Let's see, did they send a message? I still have plenty of these left, guys. No, I didn't see a message, but anyway, if you are a viewer, thank you so much for your purchase. It really is a pretty color. For me, it's dark enough to be blusher, but you see I already have pink cheeks, so I don't really need blush. I'm trying to de-red my face. Okay, let's get it printed. Going to Idaho. This may be the same person who bought one and then was going to buy some more for stocking stuffers. I'm not sure. I can't remember what the username was. I don't know. It looks different. I just remember making a joke to myself in my head. Idaho. Idaho. Yeah, I don't know if my sense of humor translates to the internet sometimes. Okay, the next one is a Torrid 2X baby doll tank top blouse eyelet ruffle green fairy cottage coquette. It's that cottage core, the coquette, maybe even the fairy because of the color. It's new with tags. It's really pretty. Sold on Poshmark for $22. That was an offer from the buyer. I'm gonna put it in one of these. She sent a nice thank you for accepting my offer note. An update on those shoes that I saw, those Nike wrestling shoes, they still have not been delivered. They're supposed to be delivered today, but they had a big winter storm and that was the delay. So things were like going out from a post office and then coming back, right back to that post office that day because they weren't making it to wherever they needed to go. Michigan is where this is going. I really think I sell a larger percentage of items to Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota than most people do. Because, I don't know, it seems to have a lot of stuff go there. All right, let's figure out how much I made on this top. Did those keywords help sell it? I don't know. Didn't hurt, I guess. But it did take a little while to sell. So this took 6 months to sell. I had listed it in June. I don't know. Seems like a great top to list in June. Torrid is a good brand for me. It was brand new with tags. I think it's a really pretty top. Maybe it's just not wildly popular. I don't know. So it sold for $22. I had paid $703. Ooh, it's paying up, girl. And my fees are $469. And shipping is $0 on Poshmark. My profit is $10.28. I bought this as part of the collaboration back in March. So I did take a while to list it. With Jen the reseller, we did a collaboration where we thrifted every single day for a week. That was fun, but it was also like overwhelming. And I ended up with a large death pile. She was picky and did not. It kind of goes to show our personalities, but I love watching her. And if you like my videos and don't watch her, I'd highly recommend Jen the reseller. Go check her out. I think some of my viewers actually came from over her channel, so I thank her for that. All right, next. This one is not the best pickup. Kind of like the theme of the day, not the best pickup. It is a paperweight. I think I got it in an estate sale. It's pretty cool looking. And it's by Daphne Payne Paperweights from Wiltshire, England. Wesley's Chapel and Laysian Center. I don't know how that word's pronounced. Wesley's Chapel in the 1820s. I assume that's somewhere in England. And I sell more home goods, giftables, those kinds of things this time of year. Not surprising. I should probably start picking up more to sell this time of year, but I haven't ever really done that. The thought occurs to me every year. I paid $1 for it. I had listed it for $10. It sold for $4.98 on my 50% off sale, which I started yesterday. I have about 200 items on sale, 50% off on eBay, if you're interested. A lot of home goodie type things, and some older items of clothing that I've had for a while. Hi, Reacher. I see you. My German Shepherd is going on a walk. Okay, so I've got this in here. I want a little box for it too. And I'm gonna wrap it up in some old mailers. Because I like to recycle some things. But I don't like to use these to mail things in as much anymore because I'm really bad at taping them without them looking bad. So I'm just gonna wrap it up in there, stick it in. Got a Christmas mug from my mother-in-law. It was a personalized mug. My husband and I each got one with our names all over it. And since my name is Gretchen, I didn't have the joy of having personalized things growing up because it was, you know, you couldn't just inexpensively go buy a personalized item like you can today. And those, like when you go to gift stores and stuff where they have like keychains with someone's name on them, Gretchen was never an option. One time we found my name, and I still have it. It's a little pin with a heart on it that has my name. It's a heart-shaped pin with a rainbow on it, and it has my name. The 80s. Okay, so let's measure this. It's kind of a awkward measurement. 5 by 5. We're just gonna say 5 by 5 by 5 just to keep it simple. That's rounding up. It's going to Indiana. It weighs 8 ounces exactly, so I'm gonna round that up to 9. And shipping is $5.86. Let's get the marketplace fees. It was promoted, so my fees are higher. They paid with shipping $14.57, and my fees are $3.10. And I made $4.61. Like I said, 9 sales in a 24-hour period, all of them a little low. And I could fit 1 million paperweights in a bin, but do I really want to hold on to things like that? I don't know. I thought it was cool. Okay, this one did sell quickly, and it's probably because I listed it very low for $14.96. And it sold for that plus shipping. It's a Talbots woman, size 22W, shift dress, black. It's got like a textured swirly pattern on it, and it had a little discoloration. I was like using one of those eraser sponges, you know what I'm talking about? The like deodorant eraser sponges on some spots on the back, because I thought it was just like dust, and that ended up causing a little lighter spot. It might work out when you take it to the dry cleaner, but I don't know. I quite frankly think it's fine. But I listed it low to sell it quickly, because if I find flaws, I lower the price and hope to clear it out quickly. It wasn't terrible. I'll put a picture of it. So it was a nice dress, but I only paid 83 cents. I got it on a bag sale with shipping. What did they pay? Where did my eBay tab go? They paid $25.58. My fees were $3.90. My cost of goods, 83 cents. Let's put it in a 10 by 13, which I have right here. Oh, see, so I've got some mailers that have been ripping really easy. I feel like they weren't, see, I wonder if I could get some money back. These are the ones I buy from eBay, and I just feel like they're not, yeah, see the, let me pull from the middle of the stack and see if these down here do the same thing. What do you call it? The seam? I feel like the seam was cut too close or something. I don't know how to describe it. But normally they don't rip that easy, you know? And depending on how many of these are like that, could have been wasting a lot of money because, yeah, I'm afraid to use them and have them rip open while they're in transit. This weighs 1 pound, rounding up to 2 ounces, going to Colorado. And shipping is $7.42. So my profit was $13.43. This one took me a while to list it, but it sold super quick. It's an American Apparel, medium large, bodycon dress, vintage purple floral, lace mesh, sheer stretch, all the key words. The sheer and mesh kind of stuff is popular right now amongst some. I wouldn't say like everyone's wearing it. But I loved this color purple, and I listed it for $19.96, and it sold within 5 days. Full price for that. Going to New York City, New York. With shipping, they paid $27.66. Fees $4.01. I paid $2.16. Have you guys seen the documentary about American Apparel? I don't think I finished it, but basically a toxic place to work back in the 90s. 90s, I think. Okay, I put it in an 8 by 11, but then I folded it over. It weighs, rounding up to 5 ounces. And shipping is $5.15. And my profit is $16.31. I would have gotten this probably at a $1.99 rack sale at a local thrift store. I just threw it in there without putting the label on it. Okay, next Poshmark sale is this Carhartt men's size medium pearl snap shirt, Western two-tone heavy twill, S209 KMS. Carhartt has on the label a number that you can look up to find the exact style, which is cool. It's cool for those who are listing it, and it's cool for those who are searching for a specific thing. This is just a really unique looking Carhartt shirt. I hadn't seen one before until I bought two at a garage sale, and I listed the first one a long time ago, and then this one I needed to work on some spots. And I did, and finally listed it. I paid $3. I listed it for $32.96, and somebody sent me an offer of $28. I said, sure. I said, sure. I don't remember how much I sold the first one for. I don't know. Can I fit it in one of these? Probably not. I don't want to put it in the big puffy mailer. Ugh. But I just... These big padded mailers that we got from Poshmark for Ground Advantage, the paper ones, I've heard horror stories about ripping, so I don't want to use them. And I don't have anything to put. Now, somebody said that the large poly mailers work great, but I haven't gotten any of those yet because I guess they're back ordered or something. I don't know. I keep ordering them and keep not getting them. One of these days, maybe I'm going to get a whole bunch of them. It's too chubby. So in an eBay poly mailer it goes. Sorry, Poshmark buyer, you're getting an eBay poly mailer. I don't know if they really care. Men probably don't. It's going to Alejandro in Washington State. It's a beautiful name to say, Alejandro. My fees are $5.97. Shipping $0. Profit $19.03. Clavicle hurts. All right, the last two are fun. This is a little armadillo. Right now he's all rolled up in his shell, but when you unroll him, he's a puppet. He's a folk manus. Armadillo hand puppet. Play, pretend, theater, plush, stuffed animal, toy. Folk manus is the only puppet brand I know of, and I know it to be pretty good, pretty quality, and people buy them. I got this at a garage sale, I believe. Somebody bought them for $16 on eBay. So with shipping, they paid $23.20, and my fees $3.72. I actually got this at the bins. What did I say for fees? $3.72. So I paid $1.90, which was my average cost of goods that day at the bins. Whoa, hi, buddy. My God, you like Kool-Aid banded right through the... Yes, too much stuff, Reacher. Sorry, bud.
I'm gonna grab his pills.
Okay. Well, there's boxes in front of the door. And there's Reacher, and there's Sophie. They're getting their morning pills. And there they go. So I want to put this in a box or a bag. Okay, a little box. It'll fit in this. Kind of perfect. Okay, so measuring 6. Do I need to measure? Yes, 6 by 6 by 7. 6 by 6 by 7. going to Tennessee. Weighs 8 ounces. And shipping is $4.99. So my profit is $12.59. Hello again, Reacher. Goodbye again, Reacher. He's looking for a squeaky ball. He has a very specific item in mind when he comes poking around. It's always squeaky ball. Squeaky ball is life. The last one's also a stuffed animal. This person asked me for the height of this guy and then waited patiently and then just bought him. And then I sent the height. They sent it over Thanksgiving and I was out of town and then I forgot and then I forgot again. He's 11 inches tall, by the way. It's going to Texas, Abilene. I don't think I've ever been to Abilene. It sold for $6.75 plus shipping. It's vintage. It's an Avanti Wallace Berry North American bear. That's the kind of bear he is, by the way. With shipping, they paid $15.53. Fees are $2.59. I paid $1.40. I've had this guy a long time. I listed him in 2023. And it took 3 years to sell because I listed him January 1st of 2023. Yeah, I know. And he has some plastic eyes, so I definitely want to put him in a box. Fit in there. He's a vintage bear. Very cute. Took a while. There are actually quite a few of him online. Or there were at the time of me listing it. I listed it for $10. It didn't sell for that. It was part of my sale that I've got going on. I'm covering up these limited quantity. I don't know if it matters to leave those on, even though it's not limited quantity, but I don't want it to like delay shipping in any way, so I'm going to go ahead and cover them. And it's measure 9 by 9 by 6. And this is the last one. Rounding up, it weighs 12 ounces. Shipping is $5.64. And my profit is $5.90. I paid $1.40 for this. I don't remember if I said. I got it at a Goodwill. Oh, I got it at the bins. So that was my average cost of goods that day at the bins, also in Denver. That's back when I lived in Denver. So that's everything. I'll screenshot what I made for the day, profit and revenue, and there's probably some items that'll line item out from the vendor mall rack in Ferris, Texas, which I will be wrapping up this month. I want to try Whatnot, and I don't want to divide my time by too many things. So I'm going to switch my focus that was spent on the rack to Whatnot, giving it a try. I'll let you know when I go, when I have my shows, because I'm going to need some support. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm really all that nervous about it. Because it's live, I guess. It's live. I can't edit out anything really stupid. Although I leave in a lot of my stupid things anyway. So you guys have a great day and just keep listening.